Welcome to the ANURAG show. Enjoy this full podcast while listening to plugs in your ears. So, hi, Mr. Abhinav. Welcome to our channel. This is the very first time that we are shooting this episode, and as we all know that since a long time I'm shooting acting videos. So, this is the very first episode of podcast in which first just let us know how are you? How about you? Just let us know.
I'm very much fine and I'm a bit nervous because it's my first time too and it's also your first time too, so I'm here to congratulate you.
Thank you very much.
So good to be with you and
Thank
I'm
you,
so
thank
grateful
you.
for it.
So I would like you that just say to the camera
Hi
and
everyone.
this is our first time and actually he is Abhinav and he's my younger brother. Together we are going to shoot this podcast. It's the very first episode and the topic which we are going to discuss today is a little bit cautious to the society or maybe it could be a little mean ass, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Abhinav, I was thinking from a very long time that the people in the society used to criticize women a lot. So what are your points about this?
See, my points on this, bhai, nowadays, there are different concepts of basically the rights of women and every rights on rights of freedom and rights of speech.
Mm-hmm.
Here we have seen very much dissimilarities. Men are free to do everything. They have every right to do. They can go wake up till night and can call their friends, can do everything. But we're women. They have to be bound in several limitations. You are getting my point.
Yeah.
So that's it. They are still in limitations, even though they have worked so many things. But that's the major thing I would like to say.
Yeah. So that's the concept. Where do we get a point of women empowerment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to start this podcast of women empowerment by asking you the very first question of our show. Is that why do people nowadays have this sect in the society of this community that we need a sect for women empowerment? What do you think that why it is useful nowadays?
Right now, I'll tell you the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's also a part of your answer. But the second part, you are saying that what women are doing nowadays is we have seen women are doing everything from raising a child to they even though help in the nationalism of our nation, right? They helped a lot in freeing our nation, but still people don't respect them that much and take them as inferior. So that's the main point I would say.
Yeah, and I think that I found it to be very wonderful. I hope that the audience that are watching this, his answer and could gain at least a little bit of expertise in their knowledge. Right?
Yeah, and because it's also too much important for us nowadays.
Yeah. So moving forward, Abhinav, I would like to ask you one more question. That is, why it is always seen women has to sacrifice only? Why not men's? Actually, men's are also sacrificing, but women seems to be quite inferior as compared to men's. They are giving birth to a child, they are just raising them as the points you concluded in your last answer. So why do only women have to sacrifice? Why do you think so?
So there are so many so-called conservatives Hindu.
Mm-hmm.
And not only Hindus, there is no hate for any religion, but in every religion, the so-called conservatives. So they make us feel like men are they are doing everything and treat women as inferior. And I think at a point they are not a true religious person, because we are in our Vedas and in every sacred books or knowledges, women have been treated as goddess.
Yeah.
So who are we, so-called a small piece of shit,
Yeah.
to say that women are inferior than us or anything? So according to me, men completes women and women completes men.
Yeah, that's actually the true fraternity that we all believes. So, but in modern society nowadays, especially we do have a special term called misogynist people, and especially men use these terms misogynist. So, can you say something about this?
You know what? These nowadays, this is a trend. They are not real misogynists. Real misogynists, which I just talked about right now, they are just so-called nowadays people's like Andrew Tate and every person.
The so-called alpha males.
Yeah, so-called alpha males people are getting to them, like they think that yeah, it's so cool to be like them, and are chasing their paths, but they don't know much about them. They also have did so many things, good things, I would say. If you follow Andrew Tate, you should watch it.
You should definitely watch it. What he's saying right now,
Yeah.
just go and watch it if you don't know who is Andrew Tate is. But it's
Yeah. So like people are now just judging them now on on the half basis of their knowledge. Like oh, this is so cool. Like yeah, I just ditched this girl. I have 4 girlfriends. I have 5 this. I have 19 body counts. These all are foolish.
By concluding our video about women empowerment, the last thing which I would like to ask you that what are your conclusions? What are your thoughts about women empowerment?
You know what? Before my thoughts, I would like to say that nowadays government is doing so many things. Like we have seen, no, in politics, in so-called parliament, not so-called, sorry, parliament. 1/3 of the seats are given to women. Yeah. And also like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao Andolan schemes are coming up. Yes. There are so many schemes like that. But you know what, bhai? At some point now, these all are useless, because if we are not able to change the mind of a person, it's all like you can say useless. If a person will father who has a wrong mindset regarding women, who treated them as boj in Hindi, and we say we can say like boj, he will not send her daughter to school. So what will be the use of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao and everything if she is not able to study? So until the mind is not being changing, so there cannot be any development in this. So people, I would like to also tell you that please change this, because your shit that is here, if it will not change, it is going to harm the society very, very much. Thank you.
Okay, so one last thing that, and this is the question from the boys. Like many of us, even though sometimes me, actually we think in our separateness, in our loneliness, that why does only girls get all those schemes? Why does not boys? Even though, because there are many girls who used to take this scheme as their own advantage, and they just create a monopoly over the society. So boys are not completely satisfied that only girls are getting government schemes. So what are your thoughts? I hope that this is the question from boys that I have raised here.
You know what? Like that's a very nice question. Like men should get some right. I'm of course with it, but I think what government feels on it, like from several years, like hundreds and 200 years, men are the dominant one. So now why not women? And like we have seen, only some of women, not only every woman. Okay, so on the basis of judging on some people's, we cannot say that whole system is wrong or every scheme is wrong. But yes, men should also get some rights. Yeah, I'm with it, and they are getting it. So maybe in future they will.
So you are agreeing with me?
Yep, I'm agreeing with you. But yes, women should get more rights, because that's a need of our society, because they are so much suppressed from several years, like hundreds and 200s of years, and now they should get up, and for this it is very much necessary.
Thank you, Abhinav. He completely changed my mind about why do that only women should get all the rights and why does not boys should have.
I'm glad I changed it, and I hope so I change your mindset too.
So thank you, audience. Thank you, everyone. This is our very first podcast with Abhinav Vats. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands up together for this boy, this guy, and I hope that this first episode could create such a hierarchy in the people, in their minds, in their growth, so that instinctively they could just upgrade to the videos, upgrade to the channel, to the shows for more upcoming videos like this. Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you very much for the podcast.